Hello everyone, this is General Oda and welcome back to our Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. So from our last video we have advanced a single turn. So this is the AI and the rebels are attacking one of our settlements, and so we will fight this on the battlefield as the auto resolve will definitely result in a loss. This settlement looks like it has 3 control points, or yes, 3 control points, and also has walls. So it has the generic Roman city walls. So very stony walls we got going on over here. So we'll place our legion here. Got some Rorari here. And we'll have them defend out here in the front. Got a bunch of plebs here as well. These plebs will stay in the back as, well, what else are you going to use them for, yeah? We'll set our levies here up in the front. And then we'll leave these guys up here in case they have ladders. Never mind, they don't have ladders, so we'll keep these guys back down here. Alright, so let us begin the battle now. Alright, so it looks like they have a fair amount of cav. Oh look, bow horsemen, so these guys have, well, these guys have bows. But they don't have a quiver, it looks like. How does one shoot arrows with no quivers? Because if there's no quiver, that means there's no arrows. So there's some skirmishers and some heavy spears, as well as these cav, which is their general unit. Lots of heavy spears. Alright. We'll send out our amazing plebs to do their due diligence to slow them down. Alright, where are our brave plebs? Alright, the bravest men of them all. We'll now take a quick charge at them. How long will they last? 97, 90. Wow, that's a lot of dudes.
The men are wavering.
All right, 73. Looks like they're gonna die very, very soon. Look, they've won. Now these guys are cheering. This is great for us because now we can just throw a ton of javelins while they're cheering. Think about it, this is the perfect opportunity to throw javelins at them. So let's see, who's throwing javelins right now? Just the guys in the front, it looks like. Oh, so it looks like they have begun throwing torches. See if we can spread these guys out a little bit more. Get some more javelin throwers. So these guys in the back, the skirmishers, are the dudes throwing out the torches. But these guys are like, oh yeah, we've defeated some plebs, and they're still cheering. Now being thrown javelins at. So it's surprised that these dudes are still alive. So we'll continue to throw out javelins. We'll whittle down their forces as much as we can. Looks like there is more torches being thrown out. These guys are javelining pretty nicely. So these dudes are pretty legit spearmen. heavy spear infantry. Plebs are generally pretty useless anyways, which is why I don't mind throwing them out as cannon fodder. So it looks like there is 42% fire damage. We'll try one more. This might end up disastrously for us, however, let's give it a shot anyways. So the moment the plebs come out, we'll do a quick reload ability. Where are my plebs? What are they doing? Alright, so they're charging out once more. So now once these guys engage, they'll put their shields back down like they did earlier. And now let's do it. Now is the time to throw as many javelins as you can. Somehow they're still able to throw javelins at, torches at us. Alright. Are they cheering again? Let's see. No more cheering this time, surprisingly. I would have suspected that's the first thing they do. Cheer. Cheer to their doom. 98%, and it looks like these guys are running through my gate. So we got a few dudes in here. These guys are kind of debating whether they want to run away or not. Looks like there's a little bit of melee combat going on. Oh, nope, he's dead. So these guys are inside our gate. Let us see. We got Cap coming in. Possibly. Get our men in position for combat. Gate is 98% fire damage, but not quite damaged enough. Now we can continue to throw our javelins at these very suspecting heavy spear infantry. Looks like 2 of their units will be routing soon. We primarily want to focus on the heavy spearmen as they'll do the most damage when we engage them. And also these, actually no, these guys are pretty tough. I mean, these guys can destroy plebs like cake. Alright, so these guys are either nope, they're just broken, they're not shattered. So very likely that they'll come back to fight another day. So skirmishers have run out of ammunition. We'll send them back down if that's the case. These guys are just kind of taking their time. Yep, these guys are just waiting for the gate to burn down. But little did they know that it's not even being damaged yet. Still at 98% fire damage. So it turns out we don't even control the gate, even though we're right on top of it. Interesting, interesting. So we will now set our forces above it. Let me disable skirmish mode. These levies will now try to retake the gate. No, they cannot. Interesting. Guess we'll just throw more javelins at these dudes. Alright, so it looks like we've recaptured the gate. And now they will probably throw javelins at us again. Looks like these guys can throw javelins as well. Oh, oh right, this arrow tower's always been here. Never mind. So now we're just waiting, really. Not much to do. And or talk about. So we'll increase our reload rate. Because why not? So we've managed to break this unit. Now let's focus on this other unit. It has a lot of heavy infantry. Alright, men. 98%, and we're still doing pretty good. I'm gonna move these guys over here. Because once this gate gets destroyed, well, bad things happen. So we got our men out here, or in here, to defend. These guys, this is a pretty good garrison. This is a pretty good garrison to fight these barbarian forces. I wouldn't mind some more legionnaires to fight these heavy spear infantry, because the Rorari aren't too good in melee against other non-cavalry units. Although I am surprised that they didn't use the bow cavalry to shoot at my levies. So right now, the arrow tower is taking these guys out, as well as some of my levies here. So it doesn't look like anything's happening, so let's fast forward, because this might take a while. These guys are routing. I'm not sure why the AI isn't throwing torches at my gate. Maybe they thought that 98% is almost the same as 100%, in which case the gate will get destroyed. But these guys are just being destroyed by arrow tower. We're running at the maximum fast forward speed, and it's taking a while. I'll admit, it's kind of boring. This is almost like watching the AI move in the campaign map. It just doesn't do anything. Alright, so these guys are running away now. These station skirmishers are just kind of chilling. So what's interesting though is that by throwing out the plebs, it seems to have disrupted the AI in a way that they have absolutely no idea what to do. So hopefully when they come back, they'll continue to try to burn my gate down. Alright, so it looks like that's the case. These guys are coming back in, at least to stand in range of my fire.
The battle is turning in our favor.
And oh, look, they routed once more. So these arrow towers are pretty useful. The bow horsemen got off their horses, and now they're just running towards the gate. What will they do? Will they actually shoot arrows, or will they just sit here? Nope, they threw the last batch that was necessary to burn the gate down. These guys are just running all the way back. They run pretty fast. Now the question is, will they get back on their horses? That's a different story. And looks like the enemy has given up. And it was a relatively strange battle, to be honest. But the levies and the plebs were the heroes, and the automated arrow tower managed to rout these station rebels. Alright, so most of them are dead now. We'll kill all captives. It looks like we have another rebellion here, so we'll auto-resolve. This is the same force that attacked the 8th Legion And now they should be destroyed. Alright, fantastic. We don't have to trace that one unit that managed to have a few units left. Which is what's good about fighting rebels. So the second Admiral Force is well, the general is dead now. Cisalpina has another possible revolt. So let us assault the patrol here. Hopefully he can do something. And he's failed once more. He has failed Rome one too many times. Looks like our tech tree has also managed to... Our research tech has finished. So now we can research a new technology. Once we get rid of all of these beefy dudes.
We cannot sail there.
So let us redock here.
Fleet reporting.
I feel like I'll forget if I dock him there, so I'm just gonna leave him out here. So this guy is just some dude. Just give him a Gallic beard. And let's see, we reduce corruption by 15% in all of our provinces, which gives us more money. Now, let's see. The Basilica of Minerva. Ooh, 40% from culture. Why not? So in 20 years we'll get all of these guys. Or we can reduce our upkeep and get legionnaire barracks, which we can do late after. I feel like economy is always more important than anything else.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Let's see, got this fleet here. They're kind of defending like this outside area.
For honor and glory.
The Widowmakers of the Beefy Empire is almost at an end.
We hunger for battle. Ready for
So
battle.
we'll send the 7th Legion to take care of these guys. And we'll quickly get rid of them. And hopefully, nope, yep, we gotta chase this guy once more.
Fleet wipe them out.
So now we will finish off the Beefy. They have 2 more armies after this one. So we've managed to kill 2 of their armies in this turn.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Well, we need to send our legion over here.
Kill the cowards. At your command.
I feel like that will be a thing that we'll have to do. Looks like there are Dalmatai rebels here. We'll get rid of all the rebels.
Kill the cowards.
And there we go. Another rebel army destroyed. This should finish these rebels. Oh, right in the neck. No mercy. That is what Romans do. Very efficient killers.
I want hourly patrols.
5th Legion will go there.
At your command.
What will happen if we declare war on these dudes? Ithaca. These guys are cautious and loyal. But they're at war with these other dudes. Oh, the Seleucids are back. This would not be a bad client state. But do we need a client state? So we'll attack them anyways.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Wow, look at this. This is easy. 165 dudes. Alright, let's finish him. And there we go. We have managed to destroy this nation very easily.
Ready for battle.
I think this might have been their only settlement. Well, let's assume that's the case.
At your command.
And we will We will make this one of our own. Huh. Interesting. What is this? A skirmisher camp? Ah, well, we want cohort barracks. And we can't build more... Oh, we can, but just not here. I'm gonna give this guy a gladiatorial school. We'll upgrade this. We'll make this a temple of Jupiter, I think. Yeah, let's do a temple of Jupiter. We've been doing too many temple of Minervas. Oh, now we can do a temple of Minerva. Or maybe not. Let's do a temple of Mars. We haven't done a temple of Mars in a while. I think he's unhappy if we don't build at least one for him. So it's a Roman colony. Another delicatessen. We haven't been maintaining our provinces too well. So these new ones don't get too much love right now. Let's see. Looks like temples all cost food. So since this is a province, I mean, not a well, it's part of a province, but this is a capital. We'll give it a temple of Jupiter, so that it gets some more defensive units. Alright, so it looks like we are done with this turn, but we are also out of time. Thank you guys for watching.